Congratulations.
Thank you.
6-1 as a starter.
Yes, sir.
Got the Baltimore Ravens to the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
No question about it. But I want to talk to you about your belief in you as a quarterback in the National Football League, because last time we saw you, you were against the Chargers.
Yeah.
And obviously y'all lost that playoff game. Now, I know what you did in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But them first three quarters, Lamar.
It wasn't Lamar.
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
You didn't even pass for 40 yards in the first three quarters.
I didn't. Well, I just had to step up earlier. I felt, going into the fourth quarter, just tried to make big plays last minute. We got to start off playoff games, trying to win out the gate. Everyone moving fast, playing against a great defense. Just had to step it up at the beginning. That's all.
Now, you know what they're saying about you. What they're saying about you is that you're an elite athlete.
Yeah.
You're a leader. Everybody got nothing but love for you. But the football aficionados question your ability to be in the pocket and fling that football with accuracy. You complete about 58% of your passes, okay?
Yeah.
So they're looking at it from that perspective, and they got questions about whether or not you've got longevity as a quarterback in the National Football League. To that you say what?
You're going to have to see. You're going to have to see. Well, when I started playing, I started like week 10, week 11. I really didn't have chemistry with those guys, the starting receivers. I was always with the rookies and stuff like that. So, Flacco was able to produce with the team and stuff like that. But going to the season, I felt like each and every week I was able to progress. But we're going to have to see next year, so they can keep talking.
I feel like I should be calling you Louis, not Lamar, with all this gear on right now. Yeah, looking fresh, right? You are Louisville. Obviously, Stephen A. Steelers, they're your rivals. When you saw that whole no-call situation happen, truly what went through your mind?
That was crazy.
Were you secretly happy?
I'm loving it. I was loving it.
Of course you were.
Definitely. I'm a Raven.
All right. You've also said, and I find this interesting, you mentioned Tom Brady earlier, and you said you want to be the Tom Brady of Baltimore. What's the most underrated part of Tom's game? Like, from a quarterback's perspective, what you see in someone like the average I don't?
Just his mindset. He can be down in the game, just like it was in the Super Bowl when they played Atlanta. No offense to the Atlanta people here, but I'm just saying, he was down 21-0, and he just made a statement. He came back, won the Super Bowl. He on the progression as he get older, so you got to give the GOAT his credit.
I got to admit, you're saying all of this, but you picked the Rams.
Yeah.
And here's the thing that throws me off. Jared Goff might be a bad brother. I like him.
Yeah,
like his game.
Yeah,
he can ball, no question. But he hasn't been a model of consistency. And you're talking about him going against Bill Belichick, a third-year quarterback, going against Bill Belichick on the biggest stage. How come you didn't bring that up?
I told you the defense great over there for the Rams. Front four is crazy, Those guys got to block them. So those guys, it's hard to block them.
So what you trying to say? What you're trying to say is sound to me.
I'm saying it.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You're saying that Ndamukong Suh, Aaron Donald, Fowler, Brockers, and those boys, you're saying they're going to get to Brady, and that's why they're going to win.
That's the only way they're going to win.
That's
the only way they're going to win.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to be clear.
You wanted to get it on the record. No,
I want to get it on the record.
Good point.
Yeah.
All right.
Before we let you go, I just want to get back to that game one more time, because you didn't look like yourself, obviously.
Yeah, first three quarters I didn't.
No. First
Hell
three quarters, and obviously fourth quarter.
Hell no.
But I described it as you looked shell-shocked. Like, you looked like a completely different player, right?
Yeah.
Sorry to keep bringing it up.
It's
but
cool.
What do you take away from that moment? Like, what's the biggest learning lesson from a game like that? On a national stage, you're a rookie, it's your first playoff game.
Just put points on the board early. Put points on the board early to, make a difference at the end of the game. I feel,
But I mean, even preparation, so the moment doesn't feel as big.
No, it wasn't even about the moment. I played in big games all my life, so it wasn't really about, it's a playoff game. It's my first NFL playoff game, but it didn't really mean I just had to step it up.
Because you're a Baltimore Raven, are you hoping the Pittsburgh Pittsburgh Steelers will get rid of Antonio Brown so you don't have to deal with him?
He can come to us.
Oh, really? You want to steal it?
Yeah.
You want to steal it? Oh, that's blasphemous.
Steelers want me scared. I'm going to steal him.
You want to steal a Steeler?
I want to steal him.
To get him to the Ravens.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a damn shame. I got to admit to you this. I'm going to say this before we go, Molly. I'm rooting for you. I'm proud of you. I'm rooting for you. But I'll be damned if I'm rooting for them Ravens against my Steelers. I want to be very clear about that.
Give it up for Lamar Jackson, everybody. Lamar